Sharing heart health facts to raise awareness about our nation's #1 killer, heart disease. So today's fact: even women who are fit are impacted by heart disease. Factors like cholesterol, eating habits, and smoking can counterbalance other healthy habits like diet and exercise. Remember, you can be thin and still have high cholesterol. At 25 years old, Chef Kirsten Helle had a high cholesterol as well, high blood pressure, and also was diagnosed with prediabetes. She was overweight and having a hard time keeping up with her then 2-year-old daughter. She cleared her cupboards of processed foods. She set her focus on a healthy lifestyle. And there you can see she lost 100 pounds, and she has importantly kept that weight off for years. Kirsten is now a successful chef. She's appeared on the Food Network. She's also launched her own line of healthy sauces. I always love having you in. We've cooked many times, but we often don't dive into your personal story and why you eat healthy, why you became a chef. So let's look back at kind of your journey and what was your biggest challenge through that as we look back at 100 pounds lost?
Yep. I remember the day I made the decision, I knew I had to get rid of all my old habits. I think that was my biggest struggle. I was always on a diet. I was always trying to lose weight, and I was really reliant on processed foods. So learning how to cook with healthy foods and learning just to appreciate the healthy body that I was given. You know, 80% of the people with heart disease, it's controllable with lifestyle changes. So, you know, we're really lucky. 20% of the people don't have that gift. So focusing on that instead.
So your journey to heart health is one I think a lot of people can relate to because it's hard to take that first step to realize I need to make a change. But what I love about what you've shared with us is that you did so using kind of some simple steps. And so you're lucky to be able to hear what those are today. So you say your first step is cook once, eat twice.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So I plan to succeed. So before, when I was really reliant on processed foods, they're all convenient, they're all quick. So I had to learn how to cook healthy foods and not be in the kitchen 24/7. So I always plan my meals out. I cook a little bit extra and plan something else for it the next night, or plan it for healthy lunches through the week, so I'm not caught without a plan and have to rely on fast food or, again, processed foods.
Yep, and so it's thinking about it.
Yes.
You have to put a lot of thought into your shopping as well, but you save time. So your second thing you say is balanced meals with appropriate portions. That's hard to do. How do we do that?
Yeah, that was another one. I really didn't know what healthy was. I didn't know what a healthy portion was. I kind of devised for myself what would work, so I didn't have to get out the measuring cup or the scale every single time, and I used my hand. So portion of meat the size of your palm. They always say cheese the size of your pinky finger. What you can fit in the cup of your hand is a good size for grains, and then oils, things like that, again, about your pinky finger worth of a size. So yeah, just made it simple.
So in finding that balance, did you find that you were replacing certain things? You know, like I like to bake and it calls for a lot of oil. Do you find things that you can then add and lose some of the things that aren't heart healthy?
Absolutely. I'm always looking for ways to do that. Well, number one, I bump up whatever I can, fruits or vegetables. I try to make it half of my plate all of the time. And so when I'm doing baking, say the old trick of using applesauce instead of oils. And looking for great plant-based products is another way. Just try to add in more of those and cut out the rest.
Okay, and your #1 secret to success is set a long-term goal that has nothing to do with weight and has nothing to do with size.
Yeah.
That's hard to do because we associate that with kind of how we make things happen.
I always did. I always thought I had to be a certain weight and I had to be a certain size. And I looked at calories, again, what you should be doing. I kind of got rid of all of that, and the day I made the decision to make a healthier lifestyle, it was for my daughter. She was playing on the floor, she was 2, and I had zero energy to play with her. And I knew if I continued that lifestyle, she would continue likely down the same path. It was a family history of mine. So I instead focused on a long-term goal. It was something that popped into my head that moment, and it was me playing with her when, you know, I'm 90 years old and I still have the energy to swing my grandkids around. And I want to meet my grandkids. I want to be there for my daughter and my son as they get older. So I focus on those goals instead of, you know, what I should be eating and all of that. And it makes me naturally want to take care of myself. You know, I feel like we're given a gift and we need to honor it and take good care of ourselves.
Yeah, love your heart.
Yes,
and I love
absolutely.
your red, and I also just love having you in and that you're sharing your story. So Chef Helle, I appreciate it, and congratulations on all your success and for helping us be healthy.
Absolutely.
Also.
Thank you.
Go red. Guys, back to you.
Well, we're talking about love.